So in one presentation, I wish I could remember the names of them. They were like talking about all the different ET groups. The Orion and the Syrians being the most predatory to our world, and then subsequent to them, the Anunnaki, which would be like Enki and Enlil. And I got up and I was asking, why does it seem like the Anunnaki are being possessed, like demonically possessed by the Orions? And the answer is because the truth is they actually are. The true Anunnaki, the owners of this world, these are like reptilian beings. They have been 100% possessed by the Orions. This is why we are experiencing the phenomenon that we're experiencing. How come the Anunnaki seem to be possessed by the Orions? Is because they actually are being possessed by the Orions. These people, these kings and queens of old, are being possessed by these other groups who have nothing more in their agenda other than total world domination. It's because they are possessed. It's because the Anunnaki are possessed by the Orion. And it takes multi-generations to get rid of it. Multi-generations it takes to get rid of it. So it's no wonder that in this present day and age, why is there such a fight against children being reborn out on the Anunnaki bloodline? Why are they so afraid of the Anunnaki bloodline being reborn? Because they have had taken stake in the control grid, the old ways, the old guard. They have this control of the old ways of doing things, right? The old guard. Why is the Anunnaki being possessed by the Orions? Because the Orions don't want the Anunnaki to actually bring forth children who are not down with the get down. They're not like them. This is why the greatest threat against democracy in the stupid effing government, the stupid government that we've been living in, they don't want certain kids to be born because it's true that these really negative ET groups have been possessing the Anunnaki groups. Reptilian, they are actually reptilian, but they're not all bad. They've been trying to possess them demonically so that they don't bring forth the transition after, and they're like watching us for a long time, multi-generational watching us, because they don't want us to break through all the negative agendas that they have for the world. There's such a control over the offspring of the Anunnaki because the Orions have been trying to possess mostly the Anunnaki men to not procreate. This is insane. This has got to end. This is not okay. This will be the rebirth of the New Jerusalem, the new heaven, and the new earth. They didn't want the Anunnaki to breed. They wanted to possess them demonically so that they didn't breed and create offspring to break through the paradigm. It takes a multi-generational layer. That's why, like, our parents do not have any memory of this. Our grandparents virtually have no memory of this because they didn't want us to succeed in our fruition of breaking through the demonic Orion possession to the Anunnaki. Why does it seem as if the Anunnaki are possessed by the values of the Orion? Because that was exactly the plan. That's why these people seem to be possessed by some weird negative inversion, complete inversion of reality. Why are they possessed by the complete inversion of reality when they possess obvious Anunnaki DNA? It's a multi-generational effort. And this is the end times. End times is like the end of the old guard, the old ways of doing things, the old nonsense, the old rules, the old possession. That's it, dude. That's it. We're done. For most of us, we're done.